back to my channel. This is your girl Anna here. It's been so long. Oh my god, it's been so long since I came on here, and I'm so glad to be back. I'm so happy to be back. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, today I want us to talk about a very important topic, which is life and what it teaches. I would want to share some personal life lessons. And yeah, that is our topic today, life and what it teaches. So please, let's get into it. So I feel like as you age or as you grow both in age and both in mind, some things you begin to get clarity on some things. And I want to highlight on some of the things I have really gotten clarity on in these few years on earth. So the first thing I want to talk about is nothing really is permanent. Nothing nothing, nobody really is permanent. It's either that thing leaves you or you leave it. Or it's either that person leaves you or you leave it. Nothing real, or you leave the person. Nothing really, not in a bad way, but there are certain things in life that are inevitable. Something like change and death is inevitable. You can't live life without change. Change of environment, change of mind, change. You can't just live life without change. And also, you can't live life without death. Death is inevitable. One day, God will call us home. It's either you are called first, or that person or the people in your life are called first. So the point I'm trying to make here is nothing really is permanent in this life except God and His Word, which is God Himself. So let's learn to enjoy the company we have now. Let's learn to live in the moment and enjoy our lives now. Though we have plans for the future, yes, God has set us on purpose to fulfill purpose before He calls us home. I believe that is the will of God for our life, to fulfill purpose. Then, after fulfilling that purpose, He will call us home. But nobody knows when He is going to call us home. You don't know, I don't know, nobody knows. So, let's learn to enjoy the people we have in our life. Let the people you have in your life know that you love them. If you truly love them, let them know today. Don't procrastinate your love towards your loved ones. Don't procrastinate it. Gift them. Tell them you love them. Be there for them. Call them, spend time with them, because there are certain things we take for granted. That is why we get so broken when we lose people, because we were not appreciative enough of their presence. If we understand why we are here and that one day we will leave this place, and we will spend quality time with the gift of people in our life, I think in their absence we will have this kind of fulfillment. After all, we spend time with them and we know they are in a good place. So please, let's learn to spend quality time with the people we love, and let's learn to enjoy the blessings of God in our lives. Life these days is full of stress, strain, money, looking for money here and there. And at the end of the day, after getting the money, we still go on looking for money. We don't even take time to spend what we have worked for. It's work. We have prioritized work over family, prioritized work over God, prioritized work and money over so many things, which I believe shouldn't be so. So I am suggesting, or what I've learned in these few years is that life really changes, things change, situations change, people come and go. So we should learn to enjoy every moment that we are blessed with. We should learn to enjoy every person that God blesses us with, because one day either the person leave or we leave, either that person leave, that thing leaves or we leave it. So Life is not permanent except God and His Word. Life is not permanent except God and His Word. The next thing I would want to talk about is, in this life, you are not entitled to anyone and no one is entitled to you. So, anything someone do for you or someone does for you, people do for you, is a blessing. They are blessing you and is grace. I believe if you see life from that angle, you will not be so entitled. It's not your right. It's not your right. Though we have rights, yes, we have rights. For instance, your parents brought you to this world and anything they do for you, you are not appreciative. I feel like if you behave that way, you are being over entitled. Because, what about parents who bring people in this world and don't take care of them? Are they in prison? No, they are living their life freely. It's a blessing that your parents brought you into this world and decide to take care of you. So see that as a blessing and as a grace from them, not as something you are entitled to. Yeah, when somebody gives you something or when somebody does something for you, no matter the relationship you have with the person, whether the person is your friend, your husband, your parent, your father, anyone, it's not because the person is your friend or you have the relationship with the person so you are entitled for that particular thing he or she did for you. No, it's a blessing, it's a grace the person is showing towards you. So let's learn to be very appreciative of the things people do for us. We are not entitled to them. They could have decided not to do it, and you can't arrest them, you can't beat them, you can't do anything to them. But if they decide to do it for you, see it as a blessing and be more appreciative of that. And one thing I also learned is, in this life, everything is possible. In this life, everything is possible in the sense that, anybody can become anyone. Anybody. So the person you see today that you don't respect, or that you were scared of, or that you respect so much, I don't know, the person you see today and don't respect the person, or the person doesn't look like what you think he or she can become, brethren, the person can become even more than what you are thinking of. The person might not have the resources today, the knowledge today, or whatever it needs to get to your imagination today. But trust me, life happens. People learn, people get blessed, people get opportunities, and God, in His mysterious ways, can mold anyone into anything for His own glory. So let's learn to respect people. The person you see today that you think lacks anointing must be the most anointed person you will meet in the next few years. Or the person you see today that you think is poor might become the richest person in the few years to come. People don't really look how they can become. Yes, people don't look, and we have so many examples. Your life might even be an example. Me, my life is an example. If you told me 15 years ago, 10 years ago that I'll be here, I would not believe. I would not believe. Even if I would believe, I would be, have some doubt. I will have some doubts in my mind. But here I am. I'm not anywhere, but I believe God has done so much in my life that if you saw me years back, you would not believe that I'll be here today. So anybody can become anything, like anything. Life is possible. Life can happen for anyone. Time and chance happens to anyone at all. So let's learn to respect anyone, whether poor, anointed, beautiful, ugly, whatever your classifications are. Learn to show respect and appreciate each person you come into contact with, because life, life, everything is possible. So today, yes, this is something small I wanted to share with us, just these three things. Nothing is permanent. Let it go. Over entitlement. And also, everything is possible. It's possible, my dear. It's possible. That dream in your heart is very possible. If someone has been able to achieve it, you can also achieve it. Just let God take control. With hard work and consistency, you will be able to make it. Thank you so much. I'm back. Anna is back. Anna is back for good. So let's stay connected. Thank you so much. I love you all. Bye. Paka. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss.